Welcome. And if you're wanting to connect deeply with this reading, tune into your own truth. I'm going to open up with my ritual incantation that I always do, and you can follow along or just listen, but having that intention that whatever you need to hear today is what you need to hear today, and there's a reason for you watching this video. It is timeless. It does not matter if you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It is for all of us that are on this healing journey. Okay? So, welcome. There is magic in my truth, and there is truth in my veins. My blood speaks and soothes, and my mind has no reins. I call upon my muse to powerfully clear any situation, to rebuild stories, dreams, and souls, shifting things into perfect realignment, breaking free from the monotony of the everyday, saying yes to my heart before the flower opens, my confidence, my will, and my inner warrior, with a fixed gaze and a sure footing. Goddess of tarot, encompass all that is warm, creative with strength, comes gentle compassion that loves without binding. Energy around me, my ideas and outlook expand, and creativity seems endless. I can instinctively and intuitively plan my trajectory with a sense of adventure and love. I have a gift for trusting my first instincts. I will find my way. Generous and loving spirit, I am connected. Intuition guide me as I step into the cosmic ocean of profound love, creativity, instincts, and emotional vulnerability, and ask you, Spirit, to nurture and care for our well being, for myself and for those around us. And so it is. Today, we are diving into the soul realm of the divine feminine. I'm going to pull about 7 cards, maybe a few more, depending on what wants to come out. For my tarot spreads, I like to have sort of like a plan, have time before going in, so that we have a vessel or a container to really get the full information that we need, and for it to be not too broad or too open for spirit to communicate with us and our higher selves. So, with that being said, let's get into it. What deck do I want? Okay, we're going in with this one, the Artist Decoded Tarot. Our deck. Asking Spirit to open up the soul realm of the divine feminine. As we shuffle these cards, we are gathering the information that we need to hear today. Okay. I like to share with you on Instagram the tarot spreads that I create for the readings and share it with you so that you can do it for yourself. If you don't find this resonates for you, or if you feel it's too general, then you are by all means allowed to use these tarot spreads for more of a personal reading for yourselves. That being said, the first card we are going to ask for, the question is the self. And this card is for illuminating your path forward in the soul realm of the divine feminine. It reveals how the aspects of self can manifest and be realized through hard work and action in the unfolding of personal experiences. Self. Strength. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. the Strength and the Two Pentacles. So, what this is showing me is that through our hard work and the action that we take, we become stronger, more balanced. We're more grounded, more clear. We're more confident and true to who we are. It doesn't matter what is in our way or what demons we have to face. We were able to clear it and move forward because of it. And what is illuminating for you right now is clarity, is that strength. All of this stuff that we've been doing, the working, the healing, and this journey is showing you how much strength you actually have. Showing you that when you take the steps, not just the masculine or the feminine that's going to take over or completely taking action or completely receiving, it's going to be in balance. When we heal the divine feminine and receive what we need to receive, and it's showing you that when you connect with your higher self, how much clarity you can get to move forward. Because nothing's holding you down. You have no baggage, luggage, no this, no that, no shadow, but only light to show you and illuminate your path. The portal. The portal is emanating intuitive and receptive energy, which allows for deep understanding and insight. The portal can inspire collaboration and nurture the soul of the divine feminine. The Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and then you have the Four of Cups underneath. The portal is an ending or a beginning, depending on how you look at it. It is this rainbow bridge, allowing you to get from one side to the next. But there's something heavy in the roots, that emotional ties that don't allow you to receive Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups. And for you to get the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, you need to go down into the depths of your emotional ties and your roots and face the shadow that holds you down. And once the portal is your roots, the portal is right underneath this tree. But then the portal's right here. You can see these two connect. You see the future is what you want. You want this rainbow bridge, you want the Ten of Cups, you want everything to be fulfilled and satisfied, and you want the bright lights, and you want the cherry tree, you know, the cherry on top. But to get that, this needs to be faced. And you need to nurture yourself. You need to collaborate with yourself, the divine feminine, and ask her, what is it that you want or need to be fulfilled in your emotional and your groundedness? You want all of this. In order to get this needs to be dug up needs to be looked at. If we're not satisfied within ourselves, how are we supposed to satisfy the life around us? The thing is, this may seem daunting and scary, but it's only a reflection of this. It's just showing you the strength that you have. That when this comes, you can fully enjoy it. The womb, the voyage of self discovery, to walk the uncertain path without expectation. An infinite circle that holds emptiness and serves as a placeholder for something to emerge from nothing. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is showing me that when you go, I want to put it like right here. When you go into your roots and enter that portal, there's going to be so much to look at. There's going to be a lot behind you that maybe is not necessary anymore. It could cause chaos. But if you ask your higher self, the divine feminine in this, to show you the light and to show you the path of what exactly is needed to cross this rainbow bridge, it'll be shown to you. It will give you the steps, 10 easy steps. It will give you exactly what you need, but you need to initiate it. You need to not be fearful, but have the insight and trust your own instincts to know that you're only going to be shown exactly what you need and nothing less and nothing more. You're only going to be shown what you're ready for. And it clearly is stating that you're ready for this and you want this. But there's some instability within your roots that are not allowing you to fully grind for this. But the thing is, like, the self, who you are, you're stable. But there's something blocking you from going in there. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe it's your higher self. But you need to show spirit you are ready and you want to do the hard work, because it is hard work. Anyways, there's a beginning and then there's an end. And there's a beginning and then there's an end, you know? Reflection. The soul, shadow, self, and spirit of the divine feminine. There may be a need to reevaluate your intentions. Five of Pentacles. Now is the time to reevaluate. Is this what you actually want? Is this what you want? It's hard work. The due diligence of going into the depths and the shadow self of the divine feminine. Is who's leading right now? Is it your masculine? Is it your feminine? Or do you want it to be this person? Where you're balanced and clear? Leading yourself into the temple of the divine feminine, of yourself. Maybe there's some pros and cons that you need to weigh out. Maybe there's something with your intuition, fighting and battling your roots, and you need to really sit down and ask yourself, is this what I want to get here? Because it's like 5 is right in the middle. You're not in the past and you're not in the future yet, but there needs to be a parting or a cord cutting to release yourself to be able to get there. It's like there's this snow around here, and that is just reminding me of being stagnant, being cold, and not wanting or not able to move forward. You're frozen in time. There's a part of you that is frozen, and maybe there's an inner child healing that needs to be done because of this is what you dreamt for when you were a child, but is it actually what you want now as you face those demons? Activation. The forward motion of soul inspired action. What is driving your dedication to self mastery? More of in between, more pondering forward, looking forward. It feels like there's a sense of not really you knowing or taking dedication for your own self mastery. As you're looking over the vast horizon and you're not seeing what this is for truly for what it is. As your vision's hazy, you're only seeing the things that have spilt over and not looking at what is actually still there. And you're wanting to get to here in the city, but it's like there's these two cups here that are still waiting for you. You've tried and you tried and tried again, and maybe this time is when you will actually make it through. But why would you give up this for something that is unknown? It may not be what it is, but you know that when you go back here, you're going to get what you want. But if you try to go forward again, you're going to come back here and you're going to keep doing it, and you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it because you have not learned your lesson. And these things are stacking up, they're piling up, getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, getting heavier and heavier, it's getting more and more and more and more and more. I just said the number 17. Maybe it's not necessarily an inner child thing, but something to do with your teenage years. Message. Exploring your state of emotion and your motivation for desiring this transition. 6 of Wands. And I feel like there's this sense of absolute confusion. Again, there's this duality or polarity going on here. This? Do I want this? It's like until you're grounded, until you really dive into your soul's shadow, you're not going to find the purity that you want or the clarity that you want. Things are muddled, you're confused. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I listen to this person? Do I go listen to that person? Maybe it's because you never actually have been in the state of mind of receiving, in that feminine. Always want to take action, 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 action. I want to see what this one says in the book. The Six of Wands represents triumph and public recognition for one's achievements. It signifies overcoming obstacles and gaining the respect and admiration of others. These cards resonate is the central sun through which the beauty emanates and connects with every sphere of life within the greater cosmography of the spirit. The Six of Wands could be considered a positive auspice, which signifies a time of victory or big wins. It encourages you to enjoy your moment in the sun and to embrace the warmth of this time. This card could also ask you to celebrate the achievement of others. In doing so, a sense of shared triumph and growth is cultivated, which can inspire a greater connection to the impact of accomplishment beyond the individual. So that's like showing me with the judgment here is that you've been judged for the things that you've tried or the mistakes that you have done. And so it's like, if I try again, am I going to feel accomplished? Or am I going to get judged? Or am I going to this? Or am I that? Or this or that? It's like, but isn't this so much better? The strength. And like, you know, you have the strength now. And you know that you want the clarity. Like, struggling for no reason other than the work that needs to be done. Judging yourself for the things that you've done, but you also need to look at yourself and apologize and forgive yourself for the things that you may have done in the past, or forgive somebody else in your life, the divine feminine in your life, as they only knew what they knew at that time. Everybody's growing and everybody's trying to accomplish something in their life, and they're all trying to get somewhere. And you can't judge them for how they're doing there in life. You can only look at yourself and be like, okay, I wouldn't do that, so let's change it. I feel like this trumpet is like you're having this little pity party for yourself, and you're like, oh, boo hoo me, I want this and I want that. But it's like, do you actually see? It's like, I want to go like this. Every time you take a step up, you climb up, you're going to get something brighter. You're going to get more motivation, and you're going to get more fire under your butt, and you're going to be able to like motivate yourself and be happy within yourself. And not have somebody else be, okay, hold your hand this time. We're going to take you up there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. It's like, no, you have the strength to do it for yourself. Why would you let somebody else do it for you? Because then you're not going to get what you want. You have to let the light surround you and show you what it is that is actually for you. Receive it. Receive your true, authentic, auspicious life, and instead of trying to control it and make it how you think it should be when it probably is not that way. Receiving the light and the clarity that you can be in the feeling of what you want. It may not look how you want it to be, but it is exactly what it should be for you. It's like this life is gonna be so fulfilled. So fulfilled in so many ways. Not just balanced, but fulfilled. Maybe you're manifesting property. Maybe you're manifesting a family, children, a career, a business, you know? All these things can be achievable if you take all these steps and actions. It's like, start simple, start small, and then work your way up to this or to this. But if you don't take one step, you're never going to get there. Healing process. The childlike enthusiasm, the curious spirit that is eager to try new experiences with composure. Childlike enthusiasm, the curious spirit that is eager to try new experiences with composure. Healing process. Okay. So this is, I feel like, because it's all landed here, it's like this is not really relevant at the time because it's so not so far in the future, but it's in the future, right? And it's like we need to get this first. Seven of Pentacles. That came up in yesterday's reading. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. I'm just hearing that maybe in the past or as a child, you didn't have much in life, and you wished for so many things. And as you got older, you just accumulated more and more and more. And so that made you think you deserve more or you want even more. And Spirit is saying, be grateful for what you have. It's like you're being surrounded with so much, and it's like you're in the thick of it, but you're not really seeing it. There's the fruits of your labor, the things that you've done, the things you've accumulated, your self reflection, like look at where you have become and who you've become. But you need to sit back and look at the things that you have. And is it still serving you? And if it's not, well, then let's make room for more things, more space in ourself. Let go of all of that stuff that our inner child didn't need at the time, but was given, so that now that our adult selves or our teenage selves or our grown-up selves are able to see what it is that actually they have. You got a wheelbarrow of stuff, and if you're full of stuff and you're abundant within yourself, why would you need more? The Knight of Pentacles. You need to take accountability for what you do have. And it's like there's something here in the intuition, the mind, that is blocking you from getting this castle or the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Because it's something in the mind. The mind is holding you back from this. Again, with that, the clarity of Two of Pentacles kind of going in together, right? And it's like you're having to see the lessons that you've gone through, and you need to see that you have the knowledge and you have the wisdom and you are the Hierophant and you have everything that you could possibly need. So why is it that you need more? Because the ego says you need more? Because the people around you say you need more? But it's kind of like you're covering yourself right here. I don't see a face. I don't see the shape of the body. I don't see anything. Because the roots have nowhere to go. There's so much stuff packed within your roots that they can't grow anymore. It's like there's so much work that needs to be done, or there has been so much work that's been done, and you're just not seeing it. But getting in tune with the mind and rewiring the things that have misled you in the past. More affirmations, more journaling, more, getting out there and doing things and getting out of this little space that you're in. The Ace of Wands. Getting creative. Allowing your inner child to speak freely, to ponder new ideas, to figure out new ideas or ways of healing. Being joyful, coloring, chalk, whatever it may be. Because all these pictures colors have lots of colors in them. It's not just one color. It's not just red. It's not just blue. It's all these colors mashed up. It's because it's not one part of yourself that is going to be healing. All of it, your whole self. It's like this is all grounded information. It is connected from your higher self, right from the crown all the way down to the roots to your Mother Earth. It's all connected. It's not a little bit over here, a little bit over there. And it's like there needs to be maybe a Reiki realignment. There needs to be some sort of energy healing. There needs to be a personal reading. Just something to get you completely clutter free from all this confusion and mess. And you take that initiative to be like, okay, I am ready for this, and accepting of it, and not controlling of it. It's never gonna be enough. I really want to ask Spirit for an animal oracle to help us, help you. I see the lion. Maybe you're a Leo. One more card, please, for the collective in the soul realm of the divine feminine. What animal can we ask Spirit to help us with in this journey? All of them. Let's take all of them. Sure. 21. The salmon. Again with that young adult self. I'm going to read it. 21. I like it already. Water. So flowing. Emotions. The value of returning home. Successfully swimming upstream through the emotional. Understanding divine messages. Rebirth of spiritual knowledge. When you see a salmon swimming into your life, you are being shown that the struggle you are facing may seem insurmountable, but just know that the most resistance is just before you succeed. Do not give up. Put all your faith, power, passion, and energy into achieving what it is you are working toward. Going against the current, while exhausting at times, also brings you the experience of a journey that forced you to give it all your all and the pride of a huge accomplishment. Make sure that you're able to detach yourself from emotions that may be weighing you down. And if that isn't the most fitting, perfect card to completely encompass this little vessel and like finish it off, I couldn't ask for something better. So take this as you will, and I hope that you see success is just on the other side.